Now, what I was basically looking at was the history of the development of television from Sky's perspective over the past few years, and interestingly enough there are similarities in the evolution of some of the television techniques. Going from SD to HD, we saw compression technologies come in, digital technologies come in. And 8 years later we're starting to talk about a new compression technology, which is H.265 or HEVC. Now, this is what we're here today to talk about. It's kind of, will that lend itself to ultra high definition? Now, I was looking at the history of when we launched channels across Sky, and we have to make sure that when we do launch channels, you've got a customer proposition that actually is really good for the marketplace. For example, you need to have content. You need to have a quality of content that is a differentiator from what was there previously. You have to have the screens in the marketplace to be able to deliver it onto. Now, a lot of these elements are still nascent at the moment, and before there's any commitment to launch a service, we need to make sure we're able to deliver a product that is very different. The viewer can see the difference. There is content to put on the viewer, and of course the viewer can actually see it on the screens at home as well. So I think the message that comes from Sky is it's R&D, it's looking at it, it's investigating, it's researching, it's making sure we can actually get the content acquired, delivered, processed through our production environment in a way that is simple and cost effective to deliver to the viewer. So that was my message. It's a case of let's look at what happened in the past and see how that affects and impacts things that are happening in the future. I think at the moment everybody really has learner plates on, L plates on. Frame rates, motion blur, the new cameras, they're all new technologies we're starting to get to grips with, which is one of the reasons when Sky launched high definition. We took a good 2 years practicing and working out how to deliver the images. It's the same with kind of ultra high definition, as people are calling it, or 4K. We've got to make sure all those elements are in place, the production environment's defined. So you'll find out all across the world, I think everybody is trying to do that learning at the moment and trying to understand what works and what doesn't work in ultra high definition before anybody makes any commitment to any service at all.